Yeah, he's in. Of course he's in. He was in last night drinking.
Oh, he did come in good.
Yeah. Well, he was sitting out front, but he was drinking some new whiskey out of Austin, which he said was awesome.
Is our audio clipping? Clip. Check. Okay. Let's go 5 seconds. Go live on Instagram. 3 seconds.
Did you get a lighter?
2 seconds.
Did you get a cutter?
Bam. And bam. What's up?
Are we on Facebook?
We're live on all of them.
We are.
Good morning, everybody.
It is
Saturday.
and we're at the shop.
And on today's show, we have...
Oh, now I get it. Let's take a tour with Principal. Cars and Cigars with JP's Coyote Wagon. Nice. Cigars and Guns back in the house.
Thank
Heavy on
the
guns.
Lord.
Define your palate.
And...
This one's for JP's balls. Nice.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Nice.
He's here. And
That's true. JP, the official ball man, is actually in the house. So a
if
lot
you
of
want
people
your balls
if
cleaned,
you want, you're
polished,
you see balls all
handled.
the time. You see JP with his balls all the time. But today you can actually see them. Big day here at the shop.
yeah, can I ask you to please move out of that seat because I can see your balls?
Yeah. Why don't you wear shorter shorts next time?
What's up, everybody? Good morning. We are getting rock and roll. We have Cars and Cigars this morning. We are down one purple Pagani.
We are down one purple Pagani, unfortunately. And so are they.
Yes.
Apparently,
$3.4 million crashed.
yeah, that's unfortunate.
I was thinking this. You know, I'm not going to smack you with that much.
Okay.
By the way,
Hey, give me a cutter or give me a lighter.
somebody's getting jacked up today, and it's going to be you.
I beg to differ.
$3.4 million gone. But people are still showing up for the car show. We'll see.
They are.
Cars
I think there was a little concern that there was going to be a little rain, but it's actually not going to rain.
I think we'll be all right. Clancy Shannon's in the house. Brett Cunningham is in the house from Nebraska. Go Big Red.
Hey, we're going to go for 2 in a row today because you know Nebraska's going to beat the living snot out of Illinois. Right, honey?
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
Well, what are you watching? Comments coming in here?
Nobody has said one freaking word.
Well, you got to put that in to see.
Oh,
it.
now people have said a lot.
I bet Sean is there.
Jaden is here. Johnny Goodner's here. Johnny says good morning. Dusty is in from Nebraska. Morning, gentlemen. Talking to me. Sean Ratz is in. Morning, gay boys. Talking to you.
Who said gay boys?
I think that's... Oh, great guys. Oh, I'm sorry. You were right the first time, Sean.
Gay boys. All right, let's move into our first...
Who are you?
I'm Brandon.
That's
a
it?
Mustang.
That was a Mustang thing right there.
Yeah.
Somebody doing Mustang things.
Who are you?
I'm Pops.
And we are?
We are
The
Industrial
Gay Boys.
Cigar Company.
Oh.
Yeah. We are Industrial Cigar Company in Frisco, Texas. Today is Cars and Cigars. And we have a lot of visitors in that are coming in to see what's happening with cars and see what's happening with cigars. And more importantly, see what's happening with Krispy Kremes. No, I'm not wired. It's good. Caffeine, 2 Krispy Kremes. Everything's fine.
Yeah, you are.
Shit,
You're
I'm going to
on
crash. I'm going to fall asleep in the bathroom.
Yeah. Clean to kick off in the morning. So, I don't know what that meant, but good morning to everyone who is
I think
here.
Cigar Hammer Mike might be a little hammered this morning.
I hope so.
It looks like words are hard for him today. How are we sitting on lighters, by the way?
Very good.
Okay.
For
good.
you?
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can I have the lights?
Oh dang,
lightsaber?
we got lighters all over the place.
You call that a lighter?
Talk to everyone. For Jesus Christ.
It's a lightsaber.
I felt that in my eyebrows.
Jesus, if you gave one of these to every homeless guy,
What are you trying to do to that?
I mean, they could cook with it, they could weld with it, they could light crack from like a block away. I mean, this is all world right here. I'm afraid that my hat will catch on fire. But that's a lightsaber. And to answer your question, no, we don't sell them
Yet.
but
I think we should bring those in.
that could be a heat source. Jesus. The temperature went up 2 degrees. The air conditioner just kicked
Darren
in.
is in the house. Principal Cigars. Let's make a pivot here and talk about what's hot, what's not for our
What
first segment.
is hot? What's not?
That's 6 minutes of bullshit before we get to our first segment.
Well, it's been quality bullshit to this point. So, what's hot? What's not is one of the most requested segments
By
by the internet.
our segment.
So
groups.
here's the top 10 cigars. This is what's moving now. So if you're not smoking these, you can start to feel, oh, okay, so maybe I need to get on board
Yep.
with everybody else. Let's follow the cool kids.
Coming in at number 10.
Number 10 is the Byron Aristocrat. No surprise.
We have the Aristocrats back in?
We do. We do. We just got a few more boxes in, but the Byron Aristocrat, if you want to do something for yourself for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, get yourself an Aristocrat. It is spectacular. I'm very excited to see make the list this week the United Toro Maduro. Yeah.
Oh, that's a top 10.
It's a top 10, and I'm going to tell you why. It's a hell of a cigar, and it's for somebody that wants a little bit larger cigar, box press cigar, but doesn't want to hammer their budget. That's a great cigar because it's like $7 and some.
Good, rich,
Yes.
easy. What's up, Ho Life Clothing? Or
This
H2O Life, sorry.
this
Whoops.
whole life. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay,
But that's kind of how it lays out, is hose.
that's it.
Coming in at number 8.
This is not a surprise because, and there are actually 3 in this grouping, but the DC Noir. We'll talk about Definition Cigars here in a little bit, but that is their Cameroon. The next one was their Blue Perfecto. Then, of course, the Crux Bull and Bear, which is basically chiseled into concrete.
Yeah, but
in
it
our
won't be
top
because
10.
we have that 18 Bull and Bears left on the
Maybe.
floor right now.
The good news is I got tracking information. They will be here on Tuesday. One that people did not even get a chance to know about, unfortunately, but Patoro did a Gran Reserva and Gran Añejo Reserva Lancero.
Right.
I bought a box in Switzerland last year. Spectacular cigar. A couple of boxes ish showed up. Poof, gone. Never actually opened a box to sell any, because those that had them last year, they knew. Mm-hmm. So they had
Then
zippity
coming
do
in
that.
at number 4, one of our personal favorites.
The House.
It's the House. That is the house stick, unlike any other house stick.
Unlike any other house stick. And while we're on the subject of things that are just for us, how about the Gen 2 Lancero?
Regular ones,
Regular ones.
back in.
They're back in, but
Going
we're
in
getting
the
ready to put some of them in the barrel.
Okay.
It's called a
The smoke wagon.
smoke wagon.
So we're going into a rye barrel to age this next run.
Yes.
So
and that's going to
going
be
in today.
full of intensity.
Coming in at number 2.
Excited to see that we had a great week with the Jake Wyatt Lithium.
We had a great day on Saturday because they all
That's a
went
good
away.
point. They all sold out on Saturday after we smoked that
But
cigar.
we'll get more back in. And coming in.
Oh, no,
at-
they did come back in.
Oh, and then.
Yeah, we got 6 more boxes yesterday.
Oh, okay. So we have more
There's
lithium.
4 boxes left.
Cool.
Okay.
4 boxes.
So
That's 40
here's a
cigars.
tip for those of you that are regulars here at ICC. Do not sleep on anything that comes into the shop because it evaporates.
Especially if it's on this
And
list.
I'm really excited to see, and this isn't exactly number 1 because there was a couple others that it's technical, but the DC Prolific Yellow. Yeah, the yellow band, which I really enjoy. It's probably the most mild in the group, but enjoy it.
That's this one, just in case you guys are curious about it. It's the hovering stick holding onto a handle.
God, that's almost like special effects.
We've got a whole, we're up in the production now. We got special effects,
Yes.
floating cigars, everything.
Yeah, so
Smoking crystals in, good morning.
So what's hot, what's not, and then we'll talk about a couple more cigars. This is holiday season, so what we're going to start seeing is a lot of 5-packs and some 6-packs that are incredible values. So if you're going to start dropping any hints for what you want in your stocking, we've got LFD, we've got My Father, we've got actually an interesting one from LFD. This is a 10-pack of special tubos.
Oh, that's
and this
cool.
is like about $100 box. but a really beautiful presentation, nice heavy weight. This will be great when you give this to Dad, and a lot of this stuff is inexpensive. And then we're also, for the limited edition crowd.
There we go.
Okay, so for the limited edition crowd, those of you guys love the HVC, they did a Black Friday Firecracker. So a lot of you guys are talking about this. It's everybody's chasing it.
Oh.
The cigar actually has a firecracker stem on it. Or
Stop for a
fuse
second.
On it. Yeah.
Stop for a second, because we're now going live on Cigars and Guns.
Cigars and
over
Guns.
there.
Well, better late
Vulcan
than
Machine
never.
Works is in. What's up? Who are we, and what are we doing?
Well, hi there. Cigars and Guns
And the rest of the world.
and the rest of the
including-
world. We are Industrial Cigars. I'm Pops.
I'm Brandon.
That's Brandon.
And this is our regularly scheduled Saturday at the shop.
A lot of it's really geared towards intellectuals, mostly geniuses.
I didn't know you
And-
knew either of those words.
I just learned
I'm
them
pretty
yesterday.
sure those words,
No, yeah,
they
it
don't
was-
mean what you think they mean.
No.
Thanks to calendar of the
Yeah.
month.
Yeah. It was word of the day. Yeah,
Yeah.
word of the day.
Word of the calendar.
Yes. So he's talking about Anganorsa.
Aganorsa leaf. Huh?
Yeah. Nice.
Goodness.
Cigar
Smoke
Hammer
it
Mike.
up. If
Hey,
you like it.
So why
enjoy
don't we
it.
tap the brakes for a second? Let's ask everybody, hey, what are you smoking?
Where are you coming in from?
Where are you coming in from? If you're coming in from a foreign country like Chicago, we will say good morning to you in your foreign language. So
This-
just let us know.
It never gets old either.
Never
does it?
gets old.
One day it might, but it hasn't
It
gotten
hasn't
there yet.
gotten. I'm going to get a whole series of branded Good Day Mate hats and shirts.
I was legitimately thinking about doing some
No,
Good Day
I'm
Mates,
with you.
like a gator that just had Saturday at the shop every Saturday, 10:10ish. Good Day Mate right across your mouth.
I'm going to do it. I love it. I love
Okay.
it. Jake, I'm in Dave's bathroom. Oh my God. Word to your mother.
All right, what's happening here?
Yeah. So and then
Who else is
I'll tell you
joining
what was also hot as snot was the Cookie Monster. Cookie Monsters went zippity doo-dah, flew out the door. We got 2 batches at them, two shots at them, oversold like crazy. But I just got word
Yep.
that the LCA, which is the Limited Cigar Association, is doing a follow-up to a very, very popular Matt Booth cigar. And I placed the order yesterday, so we should have it in maybe by Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I'm not sure if there's a drop date like there was the Cookie Monster.
Okay.
But it is a sequel to a cigar that was like the Cookie Monster when it came to people chasing it. So we will have 100, which will
What
last
cigar
us
is it?
a couple minutes. It's on my phone.
Oh, okay.
He just gave me the information
We'll post
yesterday.
it. Texas charcuterie,
Yeah.
foreign, from McKinney.
Oh, McKinney. Hey, how y'all doing? Good day, mate.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's
Hold it up here. Cristiano. That's a cool name.
From Italiana.
Verona, Italy. Go ahead.
Hey, good day, mate.
Yes.
Good. I didn't want to give it.
No,
that.
because
it's Italy.
when we do
Hey,
this here,
hey,
it means
hey.
nothing. But
See, that's what. But the good day mate's got to have a little bit more. Hey, wait. Hey, good day. There you go. Love it.
so welcome. Sorry for the just doing that to you.
No,
Well,
why?
Welcome.
Why apologize? They
Why
didn't leave.
apologize for greatness?
It's a point you should really take.
It was
Take to
perfect.
heart.
Oh, and you're Sicilian. Oh, he's Italian.
See, he thought he was back in his homeland right then. Yeah, he did.
Let's talk about what you're smoking. Let's talk about what both of us are smoking.
Say hi to JJ in Kansas City. Good day, mate. JJ's up there having a good time. He's up at Outlaw Cigars. He's hanging out up
JJ.
there.
That is my favorite thing.
It is.
So here's what happened. Derek and JJ are kind of close to looking.
They're both
like
men.
They're both men.
Yeah.
Have a somewhat similar build, right?
Nah,
You think that Derek is JJ?
no.
Long
I
enough-
was told that JJ was thrown out of a neighboring cigar lounge for a very rude reason.
Uh-huh.
So, and they pointed to Derek and said that it was Derek. So I went up to, or they said it was JJ. So I went up to JJ to console him a little bit.
Okay.
So how do I know?
Here's how you're lost. Pops he doesn't read real good and doesn't see real good and doesn't talk good English like you and I.
Or yeah, like because you're more better.
He calls Derek JJ so many times that not only does Derek feel bad to correct him, but now he calls Derek JJ. So we have 2 JJs in here.
I made it clear to JJ or to Derek when he said, "Hey man, after an hour and a half, I don't mean to interrupt, but my name's Derek." And I explained the story and I said, "You're JJ now," and he's like, "Okay." so apparently I'm the only one in the world that could call him JJ. And what was the best is last year we did a Christmas gift for him and laser engraved JJ on it.
You are kidding me.
Oops.
No way.
Hey, the thought was in the gift.
So just make
That's
sure
all.
you come to ICC where everyone knows your name.
That's right, JJ. Everybody's JJ.
Isn't that a part of Cheers? Where everyone knows your name, kind of.
Kind
at
of.
ICC.
Kind of.
All right, let's talk cigars here. And let's make a pivot to DC cigars.
You're gonna give it away?
Maybe.
Go ahead.
Maybe. I want to bump this up a little bit. Let's see what we can get it to. Facebook, if you're on Facebook, share this.
Share it.
Comment
Share it with your friends. Just look what they're missing so far.
Boy, it has not been our most compelling show, I will admit, but I have a feeling it's going to get better.
I blame the Krispy Kremes.
I blame more than that.
Too soon.
But with this is the DC Silver Band Maduro, San Andreas Maduro wrapper, unbelievably chocolatey and smooth.
Very
and
chocolatey.
Very sessionable cigar. This can be yours just by sharing and tagging up a friend. If you're on Facebook, share, tag up a friend. And
ideally, you have a cool name because we're going to pick it based on how cool your name is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or the coolest name you can tag in the comment section.
Why don't we say hi?
And pronounce.
Why don't we say hi this morning to Rodney Smith, SSW,
Let's do it.
his mother, Tracy.
Tracy.
She
good
watches
morning.
every week. Good day, miss. I think she might be in Oklahoma. So I'll say it slower. Good day, miss. Because Oklahoma, Think about Rodney. You have to talk so slow for him because he went to Oklahoma.
All right. So what I'm smoking this morning, since you just asked, is the Principal Money to Burn.
I'm not. Oh, you are?
Principal
Oh,
Money to
why
Burn.
don't you smoke those? Because there's like 30 boxes left in the existence of the world.
I've learned, if I've learned anything in the past 3 years of this business, it is, if it's limited, smoke it because you're not going to smoke it again.
Good point. Good strategy.
I.e. the House Gen 1. I.e.
Yeah.
How many of the 1880 Gen 1s do we have?
That would be 0, sir.
Yes. How about Queen Bee, or the original Cease and Desist? You don't read my lips here. How about
I get no
those
respect.
ones?
We have 0.
Exactly.
Sir.
So
Thanks
I'm
for asking.
smoking a Money to Burn before they go away.
I'm smoking a Crux that's been spending 2 months in a bourbon barrel. And, yes, it is just Pop-Tartville out there right now. It looks like an Iowa demolition derby going on right now.
Yeah, 1988 Chevy ripping out of here. So what are you smoking? Is that the
I'm
Crux?
smoking the Crux bourbon barrel SSW. And you know what? I think there's still a few left. I think we just put them for sale.
Okay, we'll
time
put
to
it for
go.
sale. So you can buy those, and you can buy the barrel from us.
Really?
Can you? That'd be a good thing, because people can age it themselves if they want to.
Yeah, it's kind of exhausted. This smoke wagon is going to be a beast.
Yeah, that just having that rye taste to it, which I'm curious to see what that's all about. What do we got here? Tony Hogan.
Let's see. Let us take a look at Jake is still on his balls here. Derek is in KC.
Johnny Davis a third.
Chris
That's cool.
Meyer and Rob Real. Rob is the real deal. He.
It's his last name.
It is, and he's still the real deal. But I've enjoyed visiting with him. Dusty.
Marty Upton. Good morning, Marty. We're here figuring out your whiskey straws. We're gonna get you set up.
Tony Hogan and Dusty's reminding him that we're wrapping the Crux line today. Of course we are.
Always.
Crux Limitada, 2 months in a bourbon barrel, simply magic.
You know what we haven't done is send any of them those cigars.
You know,
And you know-
we did give one to Jeff, the owner of Corona Cigars in Orlando and Tampa. If you're ever in the Orlando or Tampa area, go see our friends at Corona Cigars. Great shop. We went down and hung out with the owner, Jeff, and gave him a whiskey straw. Actually gave him 2 whiskey straws. And out of the blue, he texted me yesterday and said, man, that Lancero, good.
Very, very,
Very good.
good. Yeah, just that Lancero is awesome as it is. Now, that cigar, anything that's been in that barrel is just sensational. As we move forward,
Damn, this is good.
we have a few things that have been announced this week, in which Eventbrites will be set up for you to register here this coming week. One of which is the Tour de Principal. Still working tight.
TBD. But I am very excited about this because A, Principal is one of our best-selling lines. B, Darren is one of the best partners that we have. C, he's coming out with new cigars, and that hasn't happened for well over a year.
Not only that, but he's also bringing Julia with him. And I am very excited about the cigars that he's bringing, but Julia might be one of our top 3 fan.
Yeah. Not plural.
She's coming in from Estonia. I cannot wait to meet her.
Yeah.
And she's going to really be disappointed by the production value.
Oh,
of
she's
this
going to be
set.
totally let down. This is like going to Disneyland and you get there and it's just like cardboard. And you're like, oh, I thought that was supposed to be real.
No, but in pictures it looks really
It looks
good.
real. So, yeah, so she promised that she's going to teach me how to say "G'day, mate" in Estonian.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, because I haven't quite perfected the dialect on that one.
You'll get it down though.
Yeah.
So what's going to be really cool about this, really it's a week. From Tuesday to Sunday, there's going to be something happening at the shop. Not all of them will be big events. For instance, on Tuesday, that is going to be the world release of the Accomplice White Label Lancero. I said it, White Label Lancero.
White Label Lancero.
Yes. Tuesday is going to be, actually Sean Ratt's daughter, Madison,
Right.
is coming in. She's a pastry chef, and so she's going to have 3 flights of pastries that will pair with the Angelique cigar. So we'll have wine, we'll have pastries, and it sounds like it's going to end with Mexican hot chocolate. That's how it's going to end. Imagine.
Man.
With I think she put cinnamon, and then hot tamales, which is fresh out of Mexico. Yeah, the Mexican
Nice.
candy. And then they'll put tamarind in there, and it will be the worst thing ever. Then, on Thursday, we have the Bowels, which
What?
is Accomplice. It is a holiday-only Accomplice line. So we'll do some holiday shopping deals in here, not only on that, but it will be the release of it.
Okay.
First Friday, black and gold.
Oh, can't wait.
So come dressed black and gold, dressed nice, and that will be the world release of
Get a ticket.
Get a Ticket.
If you don't have a ticket, you're not getting in. There is a $10 charge.
Yep.
It is the greatest single value in the history of stuff. Wear black and gold,
Yep.
or you're going to go out black and blue, right?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Nate will take care of that.
Yeah, Nate's out there beating somebody up right now.
Mhm.
So that's going to be a really solid event because it will be releasing. Is that the muscle man that was looking at
No.
himself? That will be releasing the Principal Gold Label LTD or limited.
Yep.
Black gold Maduro version of that cigar. If you've smoked the gold label, it is sensational.
I think the best value in the store at $10.50, 8 and some change to our members. There
What's that,
literally
JJ?
is not real JJ.
Oh, this JJ.
This is JJ number 1 right there. Yeah, he's the one that all other JJs are named after.
Calling all SSW folk. Stick invite Saturday, December 5th for
What?
the release of the Brindille. The re-release.
What? A stick invite?
Stick invite.
People have no idea what's about to happen.
This place is going to get full.
Oh, the parking lot's going to be full.
Yeah.
And the Brendil.
And the Brindle.
I was just telling Rob last night, there are only a few cigars, when we get rare limited edition cigars, very rarely do I ever buy a box and put it in my personal humidor. I have purchased 2 boxes of cigars to put in my personal humidor in the last year and a half. A box of Brendils and a box of Night Flight Cochon Vallons. That, and what? Oh, and a box of Rare Blacks, but that's in the back humidor. But anyway, everything else I let slide. But those, I had to have a box.
Yep.
And now we've got the new Brendil coming out.
Which,
that is even more magic.
And why it's more magical is because they're using a 14, now 15-year-old Banao wrapper. That's an area of the Dominican Republic that has this sensational, just very flavorful and rustic, I think,
yeah, it's
tobacco.
But they just put it on the cap before.
Yep.
Right?
And you could get that. The best way that you had described it was it's like drinking chocolate milk, but then first dipping it in Hershey's syrup. You get that little hit of flavor.
Yeah, yep.
Now it's the whole thing.
It
And
is.
It will be next level. That will be limited. Oh, John Grizz is in.
Oh, from the UK.
Yeah.
Good day, mate.
Good
There
day.
you go, right there. He probably thought he was in a pub in downtown London.
With your dialect, absolutely. And then to round the week off, and I know I'm taking a bit to go through this, but that's December 6th,
But it's one of the
Sunday.
coolest event series that we've ever done.
And that is the Commonwealth. Commonwealth falls on our 3-year anniversary. I'm thinking a little bit of jazz trio for that.
Little jazz trio, some special cocktails, have a bottle or two sitting up here. But the Commonwealth is, now it's no joke.
10 country blend.
It's a 10 country blend, and it was the only cigar that was made during the pandemic of 2020. While the factories were all shut down in the Dominican, Honduras, and fill in the blank, Nicaragua, everywhere.
Right.
Poor old Henry Kellner just kind of got trapped in his factory and throws down 3,000 of these very special cigars.
Yeah.
It is spectacular. Spectacular. And I'm shocked how many people didn't just buy one to say that they had a cigar from the pandemic of 2020, but they bought 4 or 5. Like
Yep.
Johnny Goodner last night was telling me he was pissed he only bought 5.
Yeah, if you smoke it, you'll understand why.
Oh,
it's a
it's-
very long smoke, larger ring gauge cigar, but it burns forever. And
It does. It's 3 hours. Easy.
I think that's pretty safe to say. But it's 3 hours of change. It's that whole everlasting gobstopper. It just never stops delivering something different, and it's a really fun cigar to smoke. So that is on the 6th. And then the following week, we have our final event of the year, which will be Ugly Sweater, December 12th.
Can't wait.
Gets rowdy.
What's up, Jay Scott?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Try this. Ugly Sweater, I must tell you, there are a couple of events that you just can't miss. You have to, like Grizz, you need to get on a plane. If they'll let you out of London, come over here. There's 2 parties, Halloween and Ugly Sweater.
Yeah.
Those 2 events, straight up blast.
And it's worth saying we are almost at capacity for Ugly Sweater. So
Oh, really?
I think we only have 8 or 9 more tickets available. So make sure you get that. Don't sit around. You can get that on our Eventbrite. You can get that on our Facebook page, and that will reroute you, or on our website. But do not. Usually, before the world came to a stop, I could pull favors and do stuff like that. But with capacity and making sure everything's safe, I just can't. Once we're there, once we hit capacity, then we hit capacity. So that's. Please go in if you're even slightly interested, and make sure to get a ticket.
Money to Burn is really good.
It's really good, right?
Dusty was asking to repeat the name. I think you're talking about the Brindle.
Yes, the Principal Brendil. It's basically a. Would you say it's a Churchill? Or no, I guess
No,
maybe
it's
a
a
Lonsdale.
646. It's a 646.
Okay, so kind of a short Lonsdale.
Technically, it's a Corona Gorda. That's
Yeah. Okay.
646.
Yep. Okay. Wonderful cigar. He's also shipping in what would be a lifetime supply of Cochon Vallons for some dealers, meaning it'll be a 30-day supply for us. But we are finally going to take every single stick that he sends into the country and see how many we can sell in a month.
And the last time we launched the Cochon Volant, we had to make it a
Limit 5.
limit 5. You
Yeah.
can buy what you want. These are going live. It's going to be. The question has always been how many Cochon Volants could you possibly sell in a month?
We just don't. We buy 200, then we buy 300, and we buy 400, we buy 500, we buy 600, and they still sell out in the same amount of speed.
Because
so this last time we got 400, we limited it 5, and they actually lasted for 3 weeks. But if we take the cork off of it, it's going.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
So what are you most excited about? What's happening right now with ICC?
Well, I'm just glad that we can get back into the event, get back to getting our people in and getting together again and spending time. We're meeting so many new people. I mean, it is so much fun to see and get to meet some of these guys and hang out with them. We've had some guys that have come in recently that came in from some long distances, other side of Fort Worth. And God bless you guys. I had to make a run to Terrell, Texas yesterday, which is down by Forney and some of those areas. And people drive here from there. That is a jump.
That is a long jump.
It was an hour, and we know we have guys that come from Sulphur Springs, which is an hour and a half, sometimes twice a week.
Juan out there, he came from Guadalajara.
That's a long drive.
That's a long drive.
That's a really long drive.
I mean, he lives in McKinney now, but I mean,
Yeah.
he did come from there.
Right.
So,
but
cool
overall,
thoughts.
I'm excited about a lot of the product that's coming in. I'm very excited to report that what will go down is probably my favorite cigar that I've ever smoked, besides some of the pre-embargo Cubans, is the Byron Venezianos. That is the Byron Torpedo that people talk about, has a note of blueberry. It is spectacular. They will arrive in the States on Wednesday. We should have them the following Tuesday. And
You're kidding me.
so we'll have that. We'll have the Epic Poema. We will have the
You-
Poema.
I thought that was February we were
It
doing.
was supposed to be, but Nelson made it happen.
He sped up the hands of time.
Well,
to
I think
age
he was
that?
feeling bad because I don't know, maybe I sent him 3 emails, but I think he was just wanted to make some of this stuff happen. So he
Oh,
got it
that's
to
cool.
happen. And so, long story short,
Yep, it's under ICC Gift Box 15.
do you want to show that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and since you're talking about those are great gift opportunities, and you can throw it in. We now have a handful of these, which makes gifting very easy. It's got some EVA inserts here, so you can throw a little lighter, cutter, and then a space for cigars to go in there.
Yeah.
Put a little Bovida in there. Comes in. It's got this. Ollie made this design. It's super cool. It's a little tree, and it's
But
got
it has cigar sizes.
yeah,
on it.
little cigar sizes, Toro, Grande, Churchill, Torpedo, and it says it all down there, 20 in there. Super,
That
super
is
cool.
awesome.
But check that, it's $15 for the box, and then
$15 for the box, fill it up, put a lighter cutter, and off you go.
yeah,
to
you
the
could be
races.
at $50-$75 and you're done.
Easy peasy.
So check that stuff out. I would say one of the things I'm most excited about and if you haven't watched the ICCU that dropped on Thursday with Jamond, who's the owner of Definition
Yes.
Cigars, that's something I told him I haven't been this excited about a new line release since Principal, because his personality is phenomenal. His cigars are excellent.
Yep.
And the fact that he's local, so you could be in here smoking his cigar, and he walks in and you could smoke his cigar with him. He is just such an infectious personality.
And it was cool the other night. We were sitting there talking. I was talking to one of our customers that was trying a Definition for the first time. And we're sitting there having a good time. And he's like, man, this cigar is really nice. I said, you know what you ought to do is go tell the owner. He's sitting back there with his laptop open. And they went over and he talked to him for like 30 minutes. And very approachable. But it just is another illustration that we do business with people, not with brands. And this is a guy that it just, as you talk to him, you realize that his mindset is he's not chasing dollar, he's not chasing how many sticks can I make, he's chasing excellence, and he's delivering at a good price.
And he's very humble in his approach.
Very, very humble.
And I think I actually went back, and it goes back to our new line approach. Our communication started on July 7th to bring this line in. So to give you an idea,
July 7th of 19.
Well, no, we first met in July of 18.
18.
But to
Right.
actually get the line in, we started talking last year, but then real conversation started July of this year. So just to go through and have people test it, to go check how it ages, check how it works, this line has been vetted fully. And
He is the first vendor that we've ever allowed to sit in the room while we do a review. Now, we tell you guys, we sit down and we review all the cigars, we test them, we taste them. If it's not unanimous, we don't put it in. And he sat there while, now Andrew wasn't here, but there was 3 of us evaluating the cigars, and he was sitting, getting a chance to be a fly on the wall and watch that process. And I think he gained a greater appreciation for what we do.
For the process.
It gives him confirmation in what he's making. But more importantly, it just shows we just won't throw anything out there because either it's a good deal or it's got a good brand name. Because, you know, that it's not about that. It's about giving you the best cigars that you can get. Now, obviously, for the money is an important part, but an Atabey at $35 or a Byron at $35 is the best cigar you can get for the money. So it's not about the dollar amount; it's about the value for what that cigar produces.
So did
These
you
are all
grab?
great
Did you
cigars.
grab? Yeah. So right now we have 6 of their blends in the building. I do want to take a second to run through a few of these because it's important. And what I've noticed is they all sit in this wheelhouse that sits in kind of that medium to works up to medium plus.
Medium plus, yeah.
Even though none of them really get to a real bold, aggressive.
I think,
cigar.
but he was talking about with 6 and 8 year old tobacco on the filler. I think a lot of that strength has kind of diminished a little bit and has turned into just more great flavor.
I think you're right. And my favorite of the line, and I've been speaking about this cigar quite a bit this week, is their green label. This actually uses a true Cameroon wrapper, and underneath there lives some Nicaraguan tobacco. Majority of their stuff uses Nicaraguan tobacco except for the wrapper, but it's an exceptionally well-balanced cigar. For those who are in that principal wheelhouse, this would be like a Principal Plus.
It'd
got
be
good
like a
balance.
Crux Bull and Bear.
It would be like a Bull and Bear.
Yeah.
And it is. I love the burn. It's slow. It takes its time, but it's all in balance. Actually, you're exactly right. I think it is. It's very similar to the Bull and Bear. It's a sensational cigar. I think you'll enjoy it. What's your favorite of the line?
Probably the Cameroon, and I really like this. I don't do really crazy full-bodied cigars like Nathan does, but this one here, the yellow, and you'll notice they have this like fabric ribbon band. And what's really a cool phenomenon that I've noticed has happened is, and I was doing it the other night, you slide it off and you slide it on like a ring. And a couple of guys came down and sat at the table with me. We were sitting there talking, and they had theirs on as rings. And I mean, they just did it. You just do it naturally, do it. But it's kind of a little like finger garter belt.
Yeah.
And but this cigar is, I think this was a Habano. But
Oh, you saw that?
But this cigar is probably the most mild in the group. Reminds me kind of strength-wise of like where a Crux Epicure would be. Just a tinge stronger, a little different flavor profile.
And then one of the silent killers here is their silver. It's the silver. They have 2 of them, a Habano and a Maduro. The Maduro itself is really nice. For those of you guys who like that San Andreas Maduro, like the Casa Chirens, like the Osaks, you get a very similar experience out of this silver label
A tabernacle,
Maduro.
like a tabernacle in that same lane as well.
I would say so.
Some of the crown head stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I would put it with the original tabernacle.
Yep.
It's got some great life to it. None of these really get to a point. They give you that sensation that it's about to be really strong, but it never converts to kick your ass. It always just gets you to that point of, okay, here it comes, and it just mellows right out.
I think the one thing that's consistent with their line, and I've smoked almost all of them to this point, and I did smoke the orange one, the Pig, the other night, but they're very clean, and the flavor itself dissipates quickly. In other words, the oils don't sit on your palate heavy. It dissipates quickly so that the next time you take a pull, it's kind of a fresh palate. It's very, very clean.
Yep.
And if you smoke it, you'll get it.
Yep, I agree with that. And
then price-wise, they're for our members, they're kind of sub $10, but most of them are kind of in that $10 to $12 range Price where it should be.
And
And,
then-
and they're good sized cigars.
What I was saying with Chris this morning is, if you smoke the cigar, I'm confident you'll like it. There's something in there that you're going to enjoy. But if you're smoking the cigar here and then Jay sits next to you and you have that communication, you'll be like us.
Yeah.
At the end, it's just, yep, this is a line I believe in. These are people I believe in.
Yep.
Definition Cigars is new. If you do a Google search, you're not going to find jack shit on them.
No, but we're new. You know, we're
Yeah.
coming up on 3 years. They're 2 years old. We set out with a particular goal. They set out with a particular goal, and we walk in lockstep when it becomes more about, when we say passion over profit, we're serious. We want to make sure we deliver a great product. They're delivering a great product. They're local, and they're just good guys. They're not. I mean, we've had guys come in that try to sell us lines that are like, you know, why are you selling cigars? Well, I used to sell helicopters, and I made a bunch of money there. So I thought, well, what the hell? I like cigars. That's the wrong reason.
Someone actually did.
Yeah, when we first opened. Yeah, a guy came in and wanted to sell us some line I never heard of. And it's like, so
did.
why are you getting into the cigar business? I made a bunch of money selling helicopters, and I like cigars. I thought, wrong answer.
Yeah,
You know,
come up
just-
with something.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but no, Jay's coming
Pure
out of
Smoke,
different.
good morning. Good morning, everyone, for joining us. I think it's about Big Red time.
It is about Big Red time. You guys, Jim Trader, everybody.
Who's going to win this this Silver Label Maduro? The coolest sounding name that you could pronounce, because I don't know if you watched last week, but
Holy Lord.
the one last week that Ron picked out, I don't know if they could pronounce it. Too many consonants.
I think we should just send one to Dusty.
Dusty Robert.
Let's send one to Dusty.
That's what we're thinking.
He's a
Dusty.
good Nebraska boy.
I like that.
He's actually been to this store, and but let's send Dusty a cigar so he can be the only ones in Nebraska with the definition.
That'd be
cigar.
cool, Dusty. If you're watching, which I think you are, please send us your
PM
shipping.
me. PM me.
Your shipping address, and we'll send it out to you today.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rats has won too much. I think we're gonna have to
Yeah.
send him a W-9 or something
Yeah,
for all
exactly.
the stuff he's won this year.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Dave's Cigar Journey, and that's not me. Dave's Cigar Journey is with us.
You want
I
to
like
say?
it. Good day, Dave.
No.
What?
Good Dave, mate. You
Good
missed
day.
it.
Wait, oh, it's so close.
You missed it. All right,
Dave.
let's watch the Huskers. Let's put it up. Thank you,
Texas Charcuterie. Is that how you say it? How do you say it, Ron? Never mind.
Charcuterie. How do you say it, Ron?
Lunch meat. He just thinks it's a plate with lunch meat on it.
How would you say it?
Charcuterie. How do you say it?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie. It's a board of cheese. It's lunch meat on a plate. That's it.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, here's Ron. My wife got it for me.
My wife.
My wife got it for me.
I love it.
She got
So-
me a whole plate of bologna and stuff.
And a big shout out to Tales from the Lounge and Ron Hancock and Chris Pennington. These are guys who are always
Watch
here.
these guys on Tales of the Lounge. These
Every-
guys do it
every
great
Wednesday.
show on
Every
Wednesday.
Wednesday, 7 p.m. Yeah, you guys are pretty. You guys aren't like us. You pretty much kick off on time. They kick off on time.
Charcuterie. Is what
Charcuterie.
yeah, that's what it is.
That's
But the thing I love about these guys is like they do a show and they educate and they do research. They read stuff. They really a screwed up method. I don't even understand.
no. We just keep talking till
We're-
something comes out.
That's
And a huge shout out. So thank you, Ronnie. Thank you to you. Thank you to Chris. These guys are here every Saturday morning helping us clean up, get ready, and get tuned up. Make sure we don't
and
miss a
Kathleen's
bit.
still not here.
And Kathleen is not here, but it's damn good to have Cigars and Guns back in the house.
It is.
With Kathleen and Adrian.
And it's a great week. It is Thanksgiving week. Enjoy your family. Spend time with your family. Count your blessings. And we're going to announce. We could probably announce it today, but a lot of times people have these New Year's plans where they're going to bring in the new year. This year we're going to have a little get together on December 31st. That's going to be Bafangu 2020.
Yep.
So we are going to say Bafangu 2020 when the clock strikes midnight.
Yep. It's going to be a pants off, dance off.
That's it.
So
Check it out. Thank you so much.
JP's coming without pants.
Yeah, that's a good point. So thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you next Saturday, or join us up on Tuesday for Cigars 101.
Awesome.